told the chapel students the other day a story on myself. When Judah was very young and we were living in Southern California, you know, it's too hot to play on playground equipment. Even at 8:30 in the morning, it gets so hot. And so we decided that we were going to take her to the McDonaldland play area. Not really big into fast food, but we thought that that would be great. So while she, you know, climbed and did all sorts of stuff on the McDonaldland play area, which was an inside enclosed playground area, Scott and I said, do you want anything? And he said, sure, let's split something. I said, fine. So as I'm walking up, I'm actually amazed that there's nobody ahead of us. I don't think that had ever happened before in a McDonald's ever. And I said to him, wow, they may be closed. I've never seen no line. And so I walk up, and the McDonaldland employee gives me the smile, and hi, welcome to McDonald's. How can I help you? And I said, okay, well, I'd like a Big Mac cut in half, no onions, and a small fry. You know how that whole Atkins, South Beach, doodah, get a big Diet Coke and a small fry, and it all kind of works out, Who cares that there's 98 grams of fat in a piece of lettuce on a Big Mac? It doesn't matter. That's what I ordered. So she said, okay, and she took the money, and I worked at McDonald's when I was a kid, so I know you take the money, put the tray down, you're preparing the order for that person, and I was all over it. She did a great job. She was an excellent Mick employee. Exemplary. So she took the money, put the tray down, and all of a sudden the fry machine goes off. And you know what? For a plus-size girl, there is not a sweeter sound. Doo, doo, which means hot fries are coming. And so she goes over to the fry thing, and I thought, oh, this is great. I'm going to have hot fries. This is perfect. They even prepared it ahead of time because she didn't put the fries down when I came in. She knew I was coming. She saw me coming and thought, that's a fry girl right there, baby. So the fry machine goes off. But instead of that little teeny fry container, she pulls out one of the super-sized containers. She even hits it on her knee, so it's already, dunk, all prepared. Puts the salt on there, boom, chug-a-lug. Puts those fries in there. And I'm saying in my mind, I ordered a small fry, but it was clearly the sovereign God who allowed the mistake to be happen, so that I could enjoy a supersized fry. So she puts it down on my tray, and I have to tell you, for those of you who are thin, you don't understand, so you can make your grocery list, but for those of us with it going on, we know that there's a certain fry window of perfection. When you take potatoes and you combine them with hot fat, there is a fry window of perfection. And so I decided that I should maximize, if the Lord is going to bless me like this, that I need to maximize and rejoice in the blessings He's given me. So I decided to eat them. Now, some of you also eat one at a time. We actually did a diet for a while where the person on the video would say, oh, you just take one tortilla chip, and you just, oh, it's just delicious, praise the Lord. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I believe in the Trinity, so I got 3 fries at a time. Perfect fry window. They were hot. They were salty. They were delicious. So I am mowing on these things, and I turned to the flesh of my flesh, the love of my life, and I said, you want any of these? And he said, no, I can wait till they come to the table. And I'm thinking that poor fool does not know the fry window. So I just keep, delicious. Then Mick employee makes a terrible mistake, catastrophic mistake. She brings a fillet of fish to my tray. And I'm looking at her thinking, you poor thing. Oh, bless your buttons. I know Hooked on Phonics works for me. Does it work for you? I clearly said Big Mac, no onions cut in half. That doesn't even sound, that's not even close to, it's not even the same family as filet of fish. They don't, not even alliteration. Work with me, Mick employee. But instead of opening my mouth and helping her understand the goodness of God's grace, she picks up the tray. She turns to the dining area over here, and she says to someone over there, sir, your order's ready. You talk about a Bengal tiger mask. So the man picks up his tray, turns to me and says, "You want any more of my fries before I go?" And again, love of my life, flesh of my flesh, watching this happen. You're supposed to love me like Christ loved the church. Would Christ do that to the church? Oh, he thought that was funny. He said, I just got one question. How long until this makes it into one of your talks? I just gotta know. He used to be cute. I was mortified. When Mick and Ploy finally gave me my Big Mac cut in half with the small fry, I walk it over to the man. I'm really sorry about the whole thing, so do you want any of these? He's like, no, that's okay. And you think I would have learned.